Chiao originated in China. This system is best described by its name. Shuai means wrestling. Chiao means horns. When two bulls fight, they use their horns to force each other to the ground. The early Chinese saw this technique and adapted it to human use, so the two arms act like horns. Shuai Chiao originated during the ancient Huang Empire. It was developed and employed by soldiers on the battlefield. Shuai Chiao was very popular in northern China. Wrestling grounds could be found in every major city. In fact, Shuai Chiao was treated as recreation in ancient China. When a friend visited, he threw him a wrestling outfit, went outside, and had a good time. Both as a sport and a method of self-defense. Master Chong Dong-sheng is the originator of the modern Shuai Chiao style. Master Chong began his studies of Kung Fu at the age of 8 and won the Martial Arts Championship of China in 1933. He is one of the world's most proficient masters of Shuai Chiao. Chong is 78 years old now. This November, he came to the U.S. to visit his students who are teaching Chinese wrestling in this country.
We 们有很多的这个关于下把了、左了、右了，这些动作都是在摔跤的这个练习最重要的练法。第二，练习摔跤有辅助器材，辅助器材呀，一个是假想敌，一种是斗带了，一种是背的带，一种是铃铛，一种是抓抓。
The basic approach of Shuai Chiao is to completely neutralize your adversary by knocking him off balance and then throwing him to the ground.
这辅助器材，那么经过这辅助器材之后啊，我才开始实习和这个我们所学的这个实践。
The important rules for practicing this kind of wrestling are: Number 1, you must throw your opponent to the ground while you remain standing. Number 2, if you are being thrown, you must immediately release your hold on your opponent. For if you pull your opponent down with you, injury can occur.
人可以踢打、击、推拿。就我来德州啊，王世元这里。
One of my best students in Taiwan was Wang Shiyuan. I am proud of the way he is carrying on the tradition of Shuai Chiao here in the United States. John Wang came to the U.S. 13 years ago and presently works as a programmer at IBM. Teaching Chinese wrestling at the University of Texas is his hobby. Wang knows several Kung Fu techniques, including Shaolin and Tai Chi. However, for the past 10 years, he has concentrated on Shuai Chiao.
Shuai will take more practice. You do have to strike those 2 points at the same time. If you only strike 1 point, the person will not fall on the ground. It is a little bit harder to practice, but it's more interesting because you can see the result right away. So I think Shuai is difficult to practice than any other style.
Any martial art can be divided into 2 major areas of concern: technique training and ability training. Technique training develops speed, timing, and leverage. Ability training develops the strength and power needed to execute each technique. Are all based upon one key principle of Chinese wrestling. That is, get your opponent's body going in two opposite directions at once. Push his head one way and his feet another, and he is sure to fall. His punch with your arm. Then try to grab his arm or his body. Twist your body to provide the momentum to throw him over your shoulder. Then throw him to the ground. Technique training looks fancy. However, the wrestler needs to devote most of his practice time to ability training so he can apply these techniques.
The difficult part is the ability. People learn the technique, but they don't have the ability to apply it, and the technique won't work. For example, just like boxing. You can throw a fast punch, but if the punch doesn't have any power behind, if you can knock down anybody by one punch, the punch is useless. So the ability training is very difficult. That's why we went through all the equipment, try to build up, make you have enough strength, make you have enough explosion power. It's not just like a lifting weight to build a muscle.
Pulling power is important for any downward pulling technique. By quickly releasing the rope tension, the student will develop a fast strike or push. Resisting the motion of the weight will build a very wrestling. Belt cracking exercises are to build strong arms and a firm grip. It is the most basic equipment training method in Shuai Qiao. The cane twisting exercise can develop strong wrists. If a student can twist a bundle of dead wood, then he should have no problem twisting a human arm. Barbell exercises can be done in a variety of ways by swinging the bar in different directions. This exercise can give the student a powerful bowing throw technique. The square bag is made from heavy cotton material and filled with small steel ball bearings. It can be tossed alone or with 2 or even 4 students throwing the bag to each other. It is used for multiple training purposes. the wrestler can develop a strong grip, quick eyesight, and a fast pivot. It also helps him develop the reflexes necessary to grab a fast-moving object and spin with that object at the right moment. Exercise develops the ability to yank an opponent, ruin his balance, and throw him to the ground. The most difficult training exercise is leg twisting. It requires a long time to perfect. Master Wong has devoted years to this exercise and can now twist a small tree completely out of the ground. To excel at Shuai Jiao, one must spend time on the fundamentals. In fact, the word Kung Fu means time. Nowadays, few people have this time to perfect the art of Chinese Kung Fu. The ancient martial arts may gradually disappear. Kung Fu masters like Chung and Wong have dedicated themselves to preserving Shuai Jiao. Hopefully, Shuai Jiao will survive for future generations. Even if only as a source of recreation, it can continue to serve